Where's my remote? Hey y'all, look on my remote control. I don't know what I did with my remote, y'all. Have y'all ever took y'all remote with y'all and thought it was your cell phone? I was on my phone one day, right? So I was leaving and stuff. So I grabbed my remote, put it in my purse. I'm like, when I got in the car, I was like, what the? I had the remote control in the car with me. Okay, y'all ain't never done that. Had anybody ever been talking on their phone and then looking for their phone? You're like, where my phone at? It's upside your head. Okay, y'all. So I don't know who's on here, but we're not gonna wait for them, right? Welcome, y'all. Welcome to my live. I'm your Miss Fabulous. Thank y'all for logging on with me. You, every bit of two peoples. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on with me. Happy Monday, right? Make it a great Monday. It's Monday evening. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful for whatever that happened in today. Just thank God for today, right? Because somebody didn't make it today, and we need to just be thankful and grateful. So y'all, look, I was asked yesterday would I come out to this facility and share my experience, strength, and hope. If any of my followers on here that know me, y'all know I'm recovering from drugs and alcohol and a hopeless state of mind and a whole lot of other stuff that I found out that was wrong with me, right? So I had to go out there to this facility and I had to share. And y'all, I feel so good because you know it's a lot of newcomers in there. I'm talking about people's in there that got 2 days and 3 days, and I can only imagine they struggle. I can only imagine the pain that they feel. You know what I'm saying? When you come in rooms like that, you feel uh, embarrassed and you be ashamed and you know you just feel all alone and you like you don't want everybody looking at you. You know, so I can only imagine. My heart goes out to the newcomers. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot to stick and stay. A lot of people ain't gonna stick and stay. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot. When they got 30 days, when they come in, say I got 30 days, I got 45 days, I got 6 months. That is something. I mean, look, even to get a day is amazing because I know how hard it was for me to get 24 hours. I can only imagine, right? So, you know, the facility that I go to, they give out coins for 24 hours. You know, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. You know, so they do a corn ceremony and stuff. You know, and it's just so amazing that that people see something in you and ask you to come out and share. You know, share with the newcomers. Much love. Keep up the good work. Coming all the way from Trinidad. Thank you, Christina. Thank you so much. I received that. Thank you. And it was like overwhelming today. I've shared a lot. I go to different places and share all the time. But today, the love that I felt, the atmosphere, and then the feedback that I got when I got through sharing, the stuff people were saying about me that I had no knowledge of, that they had been watching me and they see me and they saying, hey, every time, you know, they say, every time I see you, your attitude never changed. You always so bubbly and just happy and you greet everybody with love and respect and you always giving somebody an encouraging word. I never have nothing negative to say with nobody. Every time I see somebody, if it's a man or a woman, I'm saying something positive to them, right? That they can hold on to for the day, right? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, y'all, we go through stuff and we come out the house and we be holding on to some stuff that could ruin the moment right there, right? And for somebody to just smile at you and tell you, hey, your haircut look nice, right? Or that cologne you got on, man, that cologne is the truth right there. I like that. That smells really good. Anything. You see, a lot of people think it's all about money. You show love and appreciation by giving folks money. You know what I'm saying? Just give them your money. You know what I'm saying? No, but you know, no. You know, sometimes it's the little things that makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? When you tell somebody you're proud of them, that means something. You know, when you tell somebody, look, I see you. And I'm very proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna keep getting what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? And those are the things that they said they share with me today. You know what I'm saying? Because like they say, everybody get a turn. And I had only been around 3 years before my dad expired. And I thought I was gonna lose my mind. All I know is I wanted a drink and a drug. But and you know, they kept telling me what a drinking and drug gonna do. It ain't gonna fix it. It ain't gonna bring your daddy back. You know what I'm saying? So they told me and they warned me about the acid test. They said the acid test gonna show up and you're gonna be battle tested. It's some stuff gonna happen. And it ain't all the stuff ain't gonna always be good. You're gonna have some stuff that happen to you, you know. Stuff gonna happen for you. You're gonna lose jobs, you're gonna lose cars, you're gonna lose apartment, you're gonna lose loved one, you're gonna lose some stuff. But you're gonna gain some stuff too. You know what I'm saying? But they explained to me everybody get a turn. And the way that I handle that, they let me know how amazed they were of me. However, sometimes some things I do, I be amazed at myself. But that truly let me know I'm working my program. I'm working an honest program, y'all. Because I just don't want no more. Real talk. I just don't want no more of the pain. You know what I'm saying? It's the pain. It's the pain. Vincent, baby, go play with your kids. Okay, we having grown folks conversation over here, honey. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing right here. Grown folks talking over here, okay? If you're going to be on here, be quiet, listen, and don't say nothing. Because I don't deal with ignorancy. I don't deal with low bottom, rock bottom nobodies. Do it look like I deal with nobodies? You know what I'm saying? You know, people I deal with are somebodies, right? Yes, thank God. Yes, thank you. Thank God. Good evening from California. I pray you keep up the good work. I pray as well. Thank you so much, Lorraine. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing? Happy Monday. God bless you. I'm going to keep up the good work because, see, this is an assignment that I have on my life from God. Vincent, you better be careful who child you put your mouth on. You got to be careful now. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, God don't play by his children, baby. I don't know if you know him, but if you don't know him, now's the time to get to know him. Go find you a God somewhere. Go in the corner somewhere, right? And get a closer contact with God. Build your relationship with a high power, right? You won't be so mean and negative, right? You know what I'm saying? That's just ugly for you to come on here and say that to me. Do you know me? Do you know my situation? Do you know anything I'm going through? You know what I'm saying? You might just kick something off to make me go bazoo. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what people's may be going through. You don't know people's situations or circumstances. That's why your conversation is very important. You need to watch what you say to people, right? You need to be careful how you address people. Because all the time it ain't going to turn out right. And I get it. A lot of scary folks is on this app right here because they afraid to talk to humans face to face. So they come on here and they disrespect people because can't nobody reach out and touch you. Right? I get it, Vincent. You know what? Let me tell you something else about you. You sound like you was bullied when you was in school. And I'm sorry. It sound like they target you. You was bullied. Didn't no girls want to date you because you wore glasses and they was thick as hell. You know what I'm saying? It sound like that, Vincent. But listen to this, dear. We was not there. We had nothing to do with that. Don't come on this app bleeding on us because you got some unidentified issues that you're scared to deal with. Vincent, you got to deal with your past, right? You got to go head on. Stop walking around here being a dressed up garbage can because you're only sick as your secret. Stop keeping secrets. Let that stuff up out of you so that you can continue to grow and God can use you. There's no way God can plant something good on top of something bad. See, all that bad stuff got to come out first, Vincent, right? You know what I'm saying? All that trust issues, you sound like you got trust issues, right? Sound like you got mommy and daddy issues. Sound like you didn't get enough hugs growing up, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But again, we had nothing to do with that, right? That's just like getting a gunshot wound and putting a band-aids on it, and then you're going to bleed out on everybody else. See, that's what you're doing. You're bleeding out on us. You're blaming us for your past. You're blaming us because nobody want to date you. You're blaming us because you wore glasses. You're blaming us because you peed in the bed till you was 12. You're blaming us. And you come on this app and feel like a macho man because can't nobody on this app reach out and touch you. But I bet you, wherever you live at, you just as mild and humble to them peoples around you because they can reach out and touch you. You know what I'm saying? So this is what this tells me about you. Right? When peoples come on here and come for me, it tells me a lot about their background. It says a lot about their character. And it says a lot about their education. Right? A lot of times, peoples like you are a product of your neighborhood. Right? You have poor education. So that makes your conversation very limited. You can stop me anytime you get ready. If I'm wrong, stop me anytime you get ready if I'm wrong. See, I'm telling you what it is, right? I ain't no scientist and I ain't no voodoo lady. But I'm just saying, I've been around, this is what I do for a living. I counsel, and I've been around enough people. I can listen to conversation and tell just about what level they on, right? I can just about tell if they in suicide mode, right? I can just about tell they finna have a mental breakdown. I can tell when they in breakdown mode. I can tell when they finna spin off. I have to because I work around these peoples, right? I can tell when they about to go 10, okay? So, whenever you got a problem, like they say, help become available when you ask for it. If there's something wrong with you, if something going on with you, it's okay to come on here and sit down and talk about it like a grown man. Or maybe you may not be grown. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, period. Well, I've been doing it for a while, so I can just, yeah. So, and like I said, again, Vincent, whenever you want to sit down and talk like grown peoples, I have grown folks conversation, right? We come on here, we laugh, we joke, we cry, we sing, we pray, we inspire, we encourage, we speak over, we speak into, right? This is what we do for each other on this slide. Remember this slide, MZ Fabulous number 5. That's me, Vincent. Don't come on here with the negative energy and the bad vibes, right? Because I'm going to tell you something. Favor ain't fair, and I'm one of God's favorite children. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Amen, simple. I missed that one. And we manifest. One thing we don't do is play. I laugh and I joke, but I do not play. I don't play cards. I don't play spades. I don't play domino. I don't play backgammon. I don't play hang go see. I don't play duck, duck, goose. I didn't play when I was a kid. So I'm 60 years old now. You think I'm finna start playing now? I am from Arkansas. You sound like what my grandmother used to say. I am 77. You are telling the truth. Take care. Thank you, Lorraine. I will take care. God bless you. You take care as well. Yeah. So I'm just saying, grandmama used to always say too, if you ain't got nothing good to say about nobody, don't say nothing at all, baby. Just don't say nothing. Just keep your mouth because you sound like a fool when you open your mouth to say something and it's negative. You sound like a fool because see the Bible tell you when you dig a hole, dig too. Right? Make sure you dig your hole because it's for you. Amen, simple. Amen. Say that again. Type that again in there. Ain't nobody got time for that. For real. We is just trying to live around here, Vincent. That's all. Ain't no big eyes and ain't no little U's. I ain't better than you and you ain't better than me. I don't want no smoke, Vincent. I don't want no trouble. Right? I don't crack jokes. So if that was a joke, wrong lie. Find you a lie that crack jokes because I don't crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't play. I remember when I was in second grade, Every time it was recess time, I would never go outside. Because I can remember my daddy telling me, I send you to school to learn, not to play. And I literally took that at face value. And I told my teacher, my daddy said, he sent me to school to learn, not to play. I wouldn't even go outside for recess till my daddy came up there and gave me the okay. It's okay for you to go outside and play at recess time. Right? So that stuck with me. I just don't. And I got grandkids and everything, but I do not play. I'm not finna get on the floor and let you ride my back. I'm not finna play hang go see with you. I'm not finna, cause my mama always told me when you play with a kid, they'll sash you out. You play with a dog, he'll lick your face. Right? So you got to keep these kids and these dogs in their spot. Yeah, hey Keisha, baby. They go my baby. They go my little mini me right there. We don't got time for that. That part right there is simple. We don't have time for that. Yeah, and like I said, all I can do is offer you my condolences. I'm sorry for what you went through. You know what I'm saying? But it's not my fault. It's not none of our fault on this line right here, right? But what we can do is pray for you and help you, through prayer and meditation, you know what I'm saying? And hope you find a God of your own understanding. But I don't care how much we pray for you, until you begin to pray for yourself, things then will start to get better. You know what I'm saying? You got to put something in to get something out, right? I can't keep going to God for you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna wonder where he at? Why he ain't doing his own talking? You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep on going to God for you. You input determines your output. So if you want to put your mind to play, then that's what's gonna be on your mind. Versus if you wrote that, gonna be on your mind. Amen. Ain't nobody got time for it. I'm just bottom line simple. You're so true. And he came on here. See, let me tell y'all something about the people, the trolls that come on here. They come on here looking for laughs. And they think that my viewers, they think y'all gonna follow suit, right? When they say something slick and smart, they think y'all gonna come back and say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they thought it was gonna be a change of reaction. So when they find out it don't be like that, where he at now? He gone. He gone. See what I'm saying? See, let me tell you something. The God that I serve don't play about me. So when you get ready to come for me, you better make sure you get permission first. You better go to God and ask him, can I come for her? And he gonna let you know, not her. No, you cannot go for her, right? Because see, God gonna remove you off my line and replace you with some more people's on my line. I don't need you. I ain't never been stuck up over no numbers, no count. I ain't got no problem with blocking people. I ain't got no problem with none of that. I will block you, but you know what? I got an epiphany for God. He told me, stop blocking them folks. Stop blocking them, because I need them to see me bless you in their face. See? That's what he told me. He said he needs y'all to see him bless me. Where you at, Vincent? Baby, don't go nowhere. Come back. No, I look for people who are real, not to sit here and just clown around. That's why I subscribe to you, because I love your energy. Simple. Thank you so much. And I said the same thing. I said, wow, right? I want to do something positive, because I know people get tired of turning on their phones and the first thing they see is somebody out there talking about, well, what you want to do? What you want to do? Why? Well, your man, he my man. They ain't don't nobody want to see that all day, every day. It's bad enough when we look at the news. It's the same thing over and over again. Baby done got took. Baby done got shot, caught, done got jacked. School on fire. It's the same thing. So I say, well, you know what? Because sometimes these phones is some people, that's all the entertainment they got. What if these people is bedridden and that's all they got? And you think they want to, every time they turn on their phone, they want to see something negative? You know what I'm saying? So I said, that's not what's my pod going to be about. My platform is always all positive. I just don't do negative vibes, and I pray them off my line. I just don't have time for it. My energy is up too high. I work too hard. Shay, simple. You remind me of my grandmother. She always gave me encouragement, wisdom. That's what no weapon against me shall prosper. Okay. Yeah. See, but see, people don't finish that. It says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? Let me tell you something. That don't mean the weapon ain't gonna come. Because some weapons gonna come up against you. It just won't prosper. So that's what I tell people all the time. Don't think just because he said no weapon formed against me shall prosper, there ain't no weapons gonna come. Don't you think that. Some stuff gonna happen, right? Some stuff gonna happen and it's gonna break you. Some stuff gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You might lose a kid, Lord forbid. A parent. Your job, your car, your bank account, your house catch on fire. Stuff are gonna happen. But God gonna always, always take care of his very own. Know that. He bring you to it, he gonna bring you through it. You gonna see a brighter day after that. You know what I'm saying? I know, right? When we going through the storm, we can't see on the other side of the storm. You know what I'm saying? But know that when you going through a storm, the other side is already paid for you and it's all right. You don't know it. You can't see it, but it is. You just gotta be so faithful. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to cease fighting him under all conditions. Ain't no if, maybe, second guess him. Well, I guess God. Well, maybe so. No, 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 no. You got to cease fighting God under all conditions. You can't pick and choose when you want to serve God. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You got to cease fighting. You got to surrender. Man, you got to let God be great because he don't need you to be great. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a man that walked on water. That's why I tell these men now, you want to impress me? Let me see you walk on water. And I'm going to wait. And I can't swim, so if you drown, you in trouble. If you go down, you better make sure you got on a life jacket. Baby, that's the impression. Impress me and walk on water. You want to impress? Part the Red Sea, part any sea, part the ocean, part the river over there, part something. You can impress me. Other than that, let me tell you something. You ain't got no heaven or no hell for me, so you can't impress me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't confused about God put us here because we need each other. We need the human touch. I ain't confused about it. But look. I know I ain't gonna let them make no fool of me. I know that. Simple. She said move the mountain into the ocean. I know that's right, girl. I ain't playing with these folks, baby. Look, when you a strong minded woman and a strong woman, period, people's right off the top form an opinion about you. Because first of all, their insecurity issues kick in. Right? They get very insecure when they see you. You know what I'm saying? Or just listen to you. They just get insecure. Right? It has nothing to do with you personally. It has nothing to do with you. That's their own identity crisis that they are having. Again, goes along with unidentified issue. Some stuff she ain't identified with, like she don't even know who she is. Why, when you see me, your insecurity issue kick in about me? I'm not even supposed to be a focus. You're not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even supposed to be a priority in your life for your insecurity issues to kick in because I showed up. You know what I'm saying? But they kick in because she have not done no she have done no search. She have not did no self inventory over herself to find out who she is, what she like, what she don't like. She don't know anything about her personality, her attitude, or her confidence. She got a whole lot of unidentified stuff going on, and she need validation from other people to make her feel important. See, I need no validation. When I walk into a room, I'm owning that room. That's my room. Who? And it ain't got nothing to do with me thinking I'm all that. It got something to do with my confidence level on 10. It's high as it could go. Exactly. I used to struggle with it really bad, but the thing God showed me was to not be insecure, but to love me. And he showed me I have the gift to make people laugh. And I embrace that. Amen. Amen. Once you start loving you, it's easy for you to love other people's, right? Because you got love in your heart. You got love that you can give. See, people, when you don't love yourself, it's impossible for you to love somebody else. Reason why I say that, because you have no love for yourself. You're going to put people before you put yourself. So it's right there. It's at the question. If you don't love you, know that you can't love somebody else, because you're supposed to be more important to you than anybody else. So that right there is out the question when you talking about I love him, and then you want second guess the love you got for yourself. That don't sound right to me. You pouring from an empty cup. That's it. A cup half full. Half measure avail us nothing. Yeah, so I I don't not only need a man with a strong back, I need a man with a strong mind. I don't need no yes man. I don't need no man let me make all the decisions. I don't need no man let me run everything. Hey, that's a weak man. I'm gonna run over him like he weak. Just cause you see that he made it even water don't mean nothing. Amen. Amen. Simple. Talking good stuff now, baby. Yes, indeed, honey. So, yeah. So, half and half. Yeah. So I have, let me see, I had like 3 ladies today ask me would I help guide them in their new way of life in this recovery field. But let me tell you something about that. I be second guessing that because, I don't like to get started building a relationship with people and then they, something happen and they go back out there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I wasted a lot of my time. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell them like this here. Let me tell you something. Nobody is forcing you to stay clean. Let's just be clear. Nobody is forcing you to stay sober. Let me tell you something. If this is not what you want to do, know that your pain can be refunded. I am not holding you hostage. I will not tie you to the toilet. I'm not locking the door so you can't get out. I'm not chasing you if you run out the room. I'm not doing any of that. So if this ain't what you want, right? We're going to be grown about it. We're going to be players about this. Let me know. Before I put my all into it and I give you this here what I got. Because, see, I can tell you how to stay clean. All I know is I don't want no more. And I can tell you all you do is just follow me. What you going to do with a man? You had your time. Here go, we got another one on here. What you going to do with a man? Okay, so let me tell Antonio about himself. Let me tell you something, baby. This ain't the live for little kids either, okay? Little special kids. This ain't the live. So go on another live and play games with that. Because let me tell you something. God don't play about me, Antonio. You better watch your mouth, okay? You don't know me and I don't know you. You don't know the position I'm in. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know nothing. So the best thing for you to do is come on here, sit down, shut up, and don't say nothing. That's what you need to do. Get on here and see could you get some of this knowledge. Because it's clearly letting me know that you didn't finish school. And if you did, that's as far as you went was 12th grade. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that. Don't do that. It's good vibes only on here. Right? We don't come on here to shoot people's down. Don't do that's not nice. That's not a nice thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Come on here and say something negative. Say something encouraging. Help uplift somebody sometime. Do something positive. See how that make you feel, Antonio? When you reach out, you get outside of yourself and you help somebody. See how that make you feel? See, don't you feel more than just like a little boy? You know, because you sound like a boy right now. Oh, I ain't praying about no relationship. I ain't looking for now. It's fine. If you become a moderator. Okay, I'm finna do it now. Hold on, y'all. Answer the phone. Okay, y'all, excuse me, forgive me. I just had an important phone call. Simple. I just made you the moderator. You muted. I muted you. I know I was on the phone. You ain't gonna never hear me when I'm on the phone. Whenever I'm on the phone, you're not gonna hear my conversation. Cause see, TikTok, YouTube know y'all nosy and y'all take my business and call Australia somewhere. I'm just playing with y'all. So somebody asked me, wait a minute, I'm trying to answer the question. What make you get clean? Hey, Laura Breeze. So in I was 55, 2018. I was 55 years old, right? Okay, you could. So did you the moderator now, right? Okay. So I was 55 years old and my kids were constantly getting bigger and I found out my boys was working at dope spots and stuff. So I was fearful that one day I'm gonna go to the spot and my boys gonna be there to wait on me. And I was like, I just didn't want that to happen. I was around people that they kids knew that they was indulging and they would call their kids and ask them for 10, $15 stuff. And I was like, I just couldn't do that. That's how I know that that wasn't for me because see, I still had stipulations, I still had morals, I still had values. It was some things I just was not gonna do. I don't care how bad it just was some things I refused to do. So this particular day I've always been crying out like, Lord, why I do this? I did this again. I'm back on the crate in the basement. What can I do different? I just can't keep doing it. So this particular day, let me tell you my whole beginning. This particular day, I think I had like 7 bags left. I was working on a joint. I had 7 bags left. And I wanted to get rid of the 7 bags so I can get me a new lick so I can get my 3 off the top, right? So I went outside and I did something I normally don't do. But it wasn't nobody but God directing my path so that these things could happen to me, right? It's this man came up to me, clean cut, clean shoes, clean nails, and I had never served him before in my life. Never served him. He wanted 3. And I was happy to give it to him. Gave him 3 before he can get away good. I saw him when he did his hat like this, right? When he did his hat like this, he was begging them to come on in and get me. But by that time, when he did like this, I had already spent off, gave the $30 to who's out there with me. They got little. So they came and, took me on down and stuff. I was just so grateful. I had my arms already ready and stuff, and they were like, yeah, we got special handcuffs for you because we've been watching you and we've been trying to catch you. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. Just come on, take me down. Just take me down. Anyway, took me on down and stuff. The lady searched me, couldn't find the $30, the mark money they supposed to gave me. They couldn't find and stuff. So they was like, no, they said they was going to let me go. I said, no, I can't go. Y'all can't let me go. I can't go. I need some help. I can't go. Right? So they let me stay there overnight and I went to court and I told the judge, I said, Judge, if I go back out there, I said, I'm going to expire. I'm not going to make it, Judge. I need some help. I begged that judge for some help. She put me on probation, and I didn't like that because my probation officer let me know every time, a month in advance, when I was going to have to make a drop. right? That's giving me time enough to clean up, right? And I still couldn't pass. I couldn't stop getting high for 3 days. 3 days? Who does that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm in a position where I can do it, right? I was like, I can't do this. Every time I went there, I was dirty. I was dirty. The third time he violated me, he sent me to jail, and I went right before that judge again. She said, I thought you said you need some help. I said, Judge, I really need some help. She said, well, I'm finna help you. She kept me in jail for 6 months for a VOP. I thought that was just, oh my God. I thought that was the end of the world. I was like, violation of probation, 6 months? That lady tried to have me. A long story short, they found me a treatment center to go to. I went to the treatment center. I stayed there 6 months. I began to buy into the program because I started seeing peoples that I had not seen a long time around the neighborhood. I'm like, oh, so this is where you been. You in treatment. And it looked good on them. And I was like, I want to look like that because all the time I'm walking around here thinking I'm looking good, right? I'm looking good to me. But to other folks, I'm looking like, you know what I'm saying? So, I just stayed in it. And I stayed the course, and I just got a plaque the other day. Out of all the people, and I ain't gonna say all, but the ones that they see on a regular is three of us, and they gave all three of us a plaque because we're still standing since 2018. We still show up at the place that God put in control to save my life. And I can remember while I was in jail, I kept looking at the window and I kept saying, I had reservation. I kept saying, when I get out of here, I'm going to get me one. And I'm going to get me a 211. Yeah, you got me messed up. And every time I went to court, it was a continue. It was a continue. Because God he been in rooms that I hadn't been in. He heard stories that I hadn't heard. So God knew what he was doing, right? He was doing for me what I couldn't do for myself, y'all. I couldn't do it, right? I just couldn't do it. And yeah, so I stayed in the facility, and then I got out. I just didn't want to go back to where I lived at because I lived in the neighborhood fested with whatever you need. Whatever it was there, next door, cross street, upstairs, downstairs, cattle corner, everywhere, right? Wasn't no such thing as somebody was out. Somebody had something, right? So my mom came up there to see me, her and my two sisters. And my mother said, so what you going to do when you get out of here? And I was like, I don't know. I'm going to see if they got an extended stay. I can stay here till I get an apartment. They're going to help me get an apartment. So she said, well, when you get out of here, you can come out there and stay with me. My mother stayed out in Calumet City on 147 in Green Bay in Chicago. So I said, okay, fine. So I went out there and I stayed with my mother for 3 years in the basement for 3 years. Y'all, I'm talking about I was so terrified to come upstairs and go outside because all I know is I just didn't want no more. I came in the room, I was just as down as down could be. Lord, just save me. Just save me in the midst of the storm. You didn't see the good at that moment, but God had better plans for you. Oh, I saw the good. I saw the good because I know I didn't want no more, right? So it couldn't have been nothing but all the way up from there. I saw the good. All I had to do was stay the course. It's the course that I had to trust. It's the process I had to trust. I had to have an open mind. I had to be willing. I had to get honest, right? I had to get honest with myself. I got to tell the truth on me today, right? So I had to get rigorously honest or it wasn't going to work. As I stated before, you only sick is your secret. Keep all that stuff a secret if you want to. You sick and you'll be back down, like smack down. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get honest. I didn't want no more. I stayed in my mama's basement for 3 years, scared. Lord knows I ain't want no more. I ain't come out the house unless needed. But I was so grateful for where I lived at. When I went outside, I didn't see no bags laying around, no straws on the ground, no gym shoes thrown across the light pole, no bottles around the pole where somebody got killed there. I was so grateful. So now I get a sponsor. And they tell me, you got to find something to do with your idle time, right? Because the idle mind is the devil workshop. And the addict alone was in bad company, right? So they say I got to find me something to do with my time. I tried playing the piano. I tried learning how to speak Spanish. I tried growing flowers. None of that didn't work for me. I love your crocs, by the way. Okay, no problem. And and I just tried and tried and tried. None of that didn't work for me. So one day I was strolling through my phone and TikTok popped up and I seen this lady do a TikTok that I was intrigued by. Right? Because see, look. When I was out there, I had dreams. I had aspirations. I never said I wanted to be a dope fiend or alcoholic. I wanted to be somebody one day. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be somebody. So I had dreams and aspirations. I wanted to have something. I wanted to be a fashion designer. I wanted to be a talk show host. I just wanted to be a home interior decorator. I wanted to do some stuff. But the disease took me in other directions. It took me to some places, man. It took me to some dark places where I got stuck down there. Yeah, I got stuck in them dark places. And I'm crying because I'm so grateful that God saved me when He saved me. And I can tell somebody about my story. I can talk about me. I can't talk about you, but I can tell you about me. Right? So they told me I need to get a sponsor. So I got a sponsor. I'm in the beginning of working on the steps. And I saw the TikTok and I liked it. And I was intrigued by the TikTok. I've always been an entertainer. I always like to entertain people. I like to crack jokes and I like to make people laugh and I like to dress people up, you know, get their wardrobe together, Like I wanted to be a fashion designer, like I said, So, I always wanted to do that, right? So when I saw that, I was like, oh man, this is me right here, right? So if y'all go back and look at some of my TikTok from 4 years ago, ain't much changed. I put into it 4 years ago just like I'm putting into it now. Because, let me tell you something. When they told me to get a conscious contact with a God of my understanding, to me, when I do my TikTok and I do my gospel music, I get a conscious contact with a God of my understanding. That's why my videos be on point. Because I love. I have a passion. I love. TikTok saved my life. And I saved some people's life during COVID. When COVID came out, right? People was looking for me, y'all. I know some of y'all might not even believe it. People was looking for me. I helped some people get through some lonely nights. I helped some people that was in the house with some people they didn't want to be in the house with get through it when COVID came. I helped some people. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say all these trolls come on here with this negative energy. Look. If you knew where I came from, you'll put some respect on my name. You'll respect me a lot more. You'll stop coming for me. You'll stay off my life because I don't deal with y'all, man. Right? Cause see, I'm sick. I got a brain driven disease and it's trying to kill me. And I have a bright idea messing with one of y'all low budget ass niggas. Right? Y'all excuse my language. Hey Miss T. Hey Lady T. I know that was a good one for me too, Lady Harmony. I like all of her. Thank you, Laura Breeze. I appreciate Laura Breeze. Thank you, Simple. That's great. Yeah. So, uh, she is different. You know, it's so refreshing to me when I uh get on any line, any one of my platforms, and I tell my truth. And a lot of people say, you breaking anonymity. I say, whose? Mass? Right? Because I can break my own anonymity. You know what I'm saying? I could talk about me. You can't tell me I can't talk about me. I can talk about me. Long as I ain't mention you. Long as I ain't put your name in it. Long as you ain't in the picture. I could talk about me. I can take pictures wherever I'm at. Because I ain't worried about my anonymity. See, God gave me a gift and he didn't give it to me for to sit on. God gave me a gift so I could bless somebody with my gift. Right? That's what gifts is for. They to keep on giving, not to hold on to. I ain't got time to be walking around here like I'm Miss Perfect and I got it all together and I'm holier than thou and I'm saying, no, I'm not holier than thou. Right? And I don't always get it right. I run off self-will sometimes. I want to do some stuff on my own sometimes. Sometimes I want to cuss y'all out real good. I do. Sometimes. Right? But it ain't even worth it, though. Well, Miss Fowles, I gotta go. Love you, line. Okay. I, Laura Reese, I don't know no other way to do it. There's no way. I don't even know. I don't know if somebody can lie on the disease. I don't know how they do it. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is it ain't pretty, and you could think it's all look, glitter and gold if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You got enough to get started, but you ain't got enough to finish. You ain't gonna never have enough to finish. Ain't gonna work. And I'm just so grateful that God saw something in me and picked me and saved me. So I'm grateful, man. I would never kick God in the face and say, yeah, now I'm straight, so go on head on. You know what I'm saying? I show my gratitude every day. My gratitude is my attitude. I have a excellent attitude. With newcomers, with people just coming in the room, look, I don't look at nobody like, you ain't got but one day, 24 hours. I don't do none of that. I make everybody feel welcome. And I tell them, don't leave. Keep coming back. It gets better. Just keep coming back. It gets better. I'm going to love you till you learn how to love yourself. Because our love for us, see, our liability, our essence became a liability. The stuff I used to do, I ain't do no more. I ain't say yes, ma'am, and thank you, and please when I was out there in the world. Because I wasn't hanging around them type of folks where I said that to. I'm going to tell another dope thing, thank you. No, let me get that joke. You know, we didn't tell you, well, no, thank you and please. So when I got myself together, I know my essence hadn't left. It hadn't left. Everything that I was raised with was still there. I just hadn't used it. I hadn't used it in forever. But I still had it. Thank you, Breeze. You know, and it's so amazing that other people could look at you and see your walk, right? Because I'm going to tell you something. You know, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. It just ain't easy. But you got to be willing. You got to get honest. And you got to have an open mind. You got to keep an open mind. Because I'm going to tell you something. That right there, your best thinking, I'm talking about me now. My best thinking kept me sick as hell. Because I could get around. I'm going to try to play it. Let me see. I'm going to get high Monday, then I ain't going to mess with the Tuesday. I'm trying to decipher which days I'm going to get high, which days I'm going to get drunk, then I ain't going to mess with Joe over here. I'm going to mess with Charlie. See, I was trying to fix it where I could do this here. You know, it was like, hey, it's a way. It's a way. I know I can do it. It's a way I can do it. Good night, Miss T. God bless you as well. You know, so yeah, so my best thinking. So I had to stop thinking. I had to believe in somebody other than these here. Because my best thinking kept me in trouble. My best thinking told me I can go in this store and walk out with this folks' whole rack and ain't nothing going to happen. My best thinking kept me messed. You know. Man, I'm just grateful. I live like it. I act like it. I walk like it. I talk like it. I help people. They tell me clean house, help somebody, and keep coming back. I'm always helping somebody. Always. My day don't be complete if I ain't taking a bag of clothes or a bag of shoes to my home group and leaving it there. Right? I got stuff. A lot of my stuff y'all ain't saw me in but one time. I got stuff I forget I even got. Right? So if I ain't wore it in 3-4 years, that mean I don't miss it. I can give it away. Right? I challenge myself. I say God gave his only begotten son for us. What would I give up that I love? I gave away my Fendi boots, my Louis Vuitton boots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boots cost $1,500. I'm giving them away to people's in treatment centers and stuff. Right? Because that's material stuff. You know how I made them ladies feel? You know how they felt? Had never had nothing that expensive on their feet. You know how they made them feel? Look. The ladies look for me to come to work. You know why? Because they want me to bring them some lashes. Miss S, could you buy me some fingernails? Miss S, could you bring me an emery board? Miss S, could you bring me some eyelashes? Because I help build their confidence back. I help build them back up. Hold your head up. Stop walking around here dragging your feet. Walk with confidence. Hold your head up. Your past is just that. That's your past. It do not dictate your future, baby. Hold your head up. I wish I could that strong. You can, and it's not easy. You got to do a whole lot. It's just take a whole lot of self-talk. A whole lot of self-talk. Because I self-talk me. Right? I don't care what nobody say, talking to yourself. Baby, I had sticky notes everywhere I get, letting me know I am successful. I am somebody. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am gonna make it. Jesus do love me. I am. I am. I all in the bathroom mirror, all in the refrigerator, wherever I went, I had a sticky note there reminding me of my worth. Because I had tore me down. I had broke me. But I had to build me back up. And I started building me back up with sticky notes reminding me that I am somebody despite of my walk. Despite what I went through. Despite where I came from. I'm still somebody. And I just keep going just like that. When you work on your personality, your attitude, and your confidence, baby, you well on your way. Work on them three. Work on your personality because your personality is everything. Your attitude is everything. Your confidence going to blend right in with your personality and your attitude. Because I ain't never walking around here with my head down. Ever. That's why I don't never find no money. Because I'm walking with my head up, baby. Baby, I want to see who I'm finna run into. I ain't got time. Baby, what's on the ground going to stay on the ground. I walk. Look, I get people tell me I walk like I'm rich. How do rich folks walk? How? Make me understand that. Because I walk flat-footed and I walk hard with confidence. Like, yeah, I'm in here. Baby, let me tell you something. You could get Fantasia, Beyonce, and Jennifer Hudson, Mary J. Blige, and MZ.FABULOUS. Baby, I work the room with them. Baby, they just women's just like me. They just women's just like me. They got a little bit more money than me, but that personality and attitude ain't no better than mine. You put us up there together, you ain't gonna be able to tell them, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, ma'am. Only way you gonna know anything about my bank account is if I tell you. I ain't got time. Look. Let me tell you something. I ain't in competition with nobody. Right? I ain't in competition with nobody, but I owe myself everything. See, here go another dropout on here. Hey, Peter, you didn't finish school either, huh? I'm sorry. Oh, your dad raped you too? Oh, poor daddy. Oh, well, you know what? Your daddy should have swallowed your ass, Peter. You ever thought about that? He should have swallowed you. Yeah. Then you wouldn't be here on this app sounding ignorant as hell. You sound like you dumb. You sound like you got picked on in school. You sound like you got cheated on as an adult. Yeah. Sound like your uncle might have played in your booty. You got a big booty, Peter? How about Peter? I just had to get rid of Peter, but I just had to check him real quick, y'all. Stop playing with me. Very disrespectful, but one thing I learned about peoples, that's just what they are, peoples, right? And people will let you down. You know what I'm saying? So you don't put all your trust in peoples, right? So yeah, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I still pray for peoples like him because, again, like I say, when I read people comment, it tells me a lot about their history. It tells me a lot about their background. There's some stuff going on in their life, whereas they trying to make people laugh to keep the focus off them. See, they don't. He don't want you to focus on him. He don't want nobody to know that he got a problem. He don't want nobody to look at him or go look at his page and pull him up. So he gonna come on here and try to come for me, right? Thinking it's gonna be 3, 4 folks on here to join the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking it by him calling me a monkey. I'm taking it he might be in another nationality. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't do those right there. I really don't do that. He just don't want you to get your message out to help others. No, he sure don't. It's because he need help himself. See, when we hurting, we don't realize the hurt that we cause other people's, right? All we know is we're hurting and we're trying to hurt you. We ain't trying, we don't know nothing about hurting other people's. All we know is we trying to shut you down, right? But we causing harm. See, it's just like when you get blessed. When God get ready to bless you, everything that's connected to you will be blessed, right? So it's the same thing, vice versa. Every person you try to tear down that's around you, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to tear me down, but you tearing down the people that loves me. You tearing down the people that support me. You know, you hurting everybody around me because I got some people that loves me, Peter, regardless of what you think or how you feel. And I am so sorry that you went through that lousy childhood and that abused relationship with your wife or your girlfriend. I'm just sorry that things didn't turn out like you thought they would. But however, here's a suggestion. Stop making decisions for yourself and allow a power greater than yourself to guide you into your new way of life, right? Let me tell you something. They say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. Stop telling God your plan because his plans is better than yours. He tells you in his word, for I know the plans that I have for your life, and that's to prosper, never to harm you, Peter. He don't want to hurt you. He want to help you. So again, as I said, help become available when you ask for it, but you have to ask for help. Don't come on here being mean to people. They don't want to help you if you're mean, because if you're mean, then you're toxic. You know what I'm saying? You're a narcissist. Don't nobody want to be around them folks. Every time you see a narcissist or a toxic person, a narcissist will do something wrong and make it seem like it's your fault. You're the reason why he did it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a negative person ain't never got nothing good to say. Every time they see you, they got something bad to say. Girl, how come one of your earrings bigger than the other? Then the next day they see you like, girl, how come them shoes? I saw them shoes on sale somewhere else, girl. Them some cheap shoes. They always got something negative to say, you know? So you need to check yourself. You need to begin clean up your own backyard first. Just start cleaning up Peter first, right? Get some of that stuff that's, you got 40 pounds of sugar honey IT that's stuck in your stomach, right? Get you some detox pills and start shitting it out. Right? It's 40 pounds of shit right there, literally 40 pounds, right? Get you some detox pills, start shitting it out, and watch God replace, start putting good stuff in there, because you done made room for some good stuff. Ain't no room now. Ain't no room. You just full of it now. Ain't no room for him to do nothing in there. That's why the sunlight of the spirit can't show up for you, because you have not taken the time to detox. You have to get that stuff up out of you, Peter. And I'm praying for you. Okay? Just go to show you. You can't break me, Peter. You didn't make me. You can't break me. Okay? Let's just be clear about that, first of all. Okay? All right, now, as long as we understood each other. So, anybody, any questions? Anyone? You might need some type of help. You know what I'm saying? We have all type of people on here. You know, mental illness is real. You know, and my suggestion to anybody that's suffering from any type of mental illness, man, go get diagnosed and take your medication. Don't be walking around here self-diagnosing yourself. You're not no doctor. You ain't got no PhD in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Go get checked out and take your medicine because mental illness is real. Nobody have anything they want to ask? Well, okay, that's about sums it up. I'm getting ready to go on YouTube. I am on my YouTube platform. Thank y'all for dropping by. Thank you for engaging with me, Laura Breeze. I appreciate the love and the support. Simple thank you as well. God is good. God is grace. God is merciful. God will send the right peoples in your life at the right time to help get you to your next journey. I'm grateful for you guys. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.